I hope you enjoy watching Wimmera Mallee Silo Art 2022, which visits all 11 painted silos plus the stick shed at Matoa. This 1080p video is best viewed on a large screen. Press spacebar to pause or play video. Flashing red circle surrounds the silo art symbol. The itinerary was worked out so that at 10 a.m. on day 2 we would be at Matoa to visit the historic stick shed. Day 2 began with a 53-kilometre drive from Stawell up to Rapanyup. Julia depicted in their sporting uniforms a young local netball player, Ebony Baker, and an Aussie rules footballer, Jordan Weideman. In the information shelter over the road from the silo, you can pick up various brochures. From Rapanyup, we drove 15 kilometres west to the edge of Matoa to visit the National Trust classified stick shed. The stick shed is 265 metres long, 60 metres wide and 19 metres high. When full, the shed could hold 92,000 tonnes of wheat. 560 mountain ash poles hold up the roof, which is at the same angle that a pile of wheat naturally forms. The grain storage shed is located next to the railway line at Matoa. After a coffee stop in Duncan Street, Matoa, we drove 42 kilometres via Minyip to Sheep Hills. The paintings at Sheep Hills depict white and Indigenous people who previously inhabited the area. From Sheep Hills, we drove up to Warracknabeal for lunch. After lunch, we completed 37 kilometres journey to Brim. The paintings at Brim depict local farming people. From Brim, we drove 28 kilometres up to Roseberry. The paintings at Roseberry depict a young female farmer with a sheep and an older male farmer with a horse. From Roseberry, we backtracked down to Beulah, then headed east to Nullawil for a total of 100 kilometres. The detailed painting at Nullawil shows a farmer with his faithful black and tan Kelpie dog. From Nullawil, we headed 50 kilometres north to Sea Lake. Day 3 began with a great breakfast at the Bottom Cafe. We then visited the Sea Lake Silo Art. The Sea Lake silos were bigger and more numerous than expected. The main picture on the biggest silo depicts a girl on a swing. From Sea Lake, we headed 33 kilometres southwest to Lascelles. Local farmer Jeff Horman is depicted on this side of the Lascelles silo. Farming wife Marilyn Horman is depicted on the other side of the Lascelles silo. From Lascelles we headed north, then west, for a 52-kilometre total to Patchawalloch. The Patchawalloch silo features local sheep and grain farmer Nick Hulland. The painting also depicts the harshness of the Mallee environment. From Patchawalloch we drove 90 kilometres via Hopeton to the silos at Albocutcha. The Albocutcha silos tell the story of growing up in the country as a youth. From Albocutcha we drove via Japarut to Nil, where we had lunch at Wimmera Bakery, then on to Conniva for a total of 130 kilometres. The artwork at Conniva pays tribute to the flora and fauna of the nearby Little Desert. From Conniva we drove 60 kilometres south and then east to the very colourful silos at Garoke. The artwork at Garoke featured a kookaburra, a galah and a magpie, three birds commonly seen in the Wimmera. At Horsham we walked to the nearby RSL for a lovely dinner. On day 4 we returned back home to Melbourne. Total trip distance for all 4 days was about 1,300 kilometres. I hope you enjoyed watching Wimmera Mallee Silo Art 2022. Please look in the description below this online video for YouTube links to my other silo art and street art videos.